Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's rearranged or special opportunity call. We normally run these on a Monday, but it is Wednesday, the 12th of September. I'm just back from New Orleans, where we had our annual convention, and it was an absolute blast. And one of the things that they mentioned out there was that they're running a special promotion at the moment, hence why we're running this opportunity call tonight instead of waiting until next Monday. Now, my name's Paul Gillingham. I've been with the company since the 5th of December 2016, so just over 21 months now, and I've seen it grow from a tiny baby into something that I believe is going to become something absolutely massive. It's certainly going to be the biggest wine club in the world, and I've no doubt in my mind that it's one day going to become a $1 billion company. The company itself's only been going since April of 2016. So again, in terms of network marketing space, it's a baby. So tonight we've got somebody else that's going to be presenting. Normally it's me, but I even get bored of my own voice. So someone else is going to be presenting tonight. And it's a lady that I met through a previous company that had huge success with what she was doing back then. We had a conversation, I believe it was last year at some point, and she decided to get in but wanted to see what was going on, and basically sat on it for about a year just to see if everything was working correctly, if she liked what she saw. And then after a year, it was go time for her, and now she's building a great team. And again, I've got no doubts in my mind that this lady is going to become a leader within the company, and certainly a leader and a master seller here within the UK. So with that being said, Claire Wilkinson, I have unmuted you and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to try and share my screen if this hopefully works with everybody. Let's give this a go. Can everybody see my screen? Fantastic. We are doing better than Monday night, so brilliant. So yeah, welcome everybody. This is our direct sellers opportunity call of the 12th of September, as Paul's already said. My name is Claire Wilkinson, and I've been involved in network marketing for, blimey, it's scary, but about 20 years now. So it's only really been over the past 5 years that network marketing has really been my main business income. I'm married to Mark, and he's done a little bit of network marketing himself, and we've got a little boy called Jack. And what I really like about direct sellers and network marketing is it allows you to build your business around your existing situation and circumstances. So I'm very, very privileged and honoured to be sharing this opportunity call with you tonight to tell you a little bit more about direct sellers and to maybe see how direct sellers might fit into your life and to see how you may be able to earn that additional income or lifestyle change that you might be looking for. I'm only wanting to take around 20 minutes of your time tonight, so I'm not going to go on and on and on because I do have a habit of talking an awful lot and I could be here for hours. So please bear with me for about 20 minutes and do ask any questions that you might have either to myself or pop them in the chat box. I can't see your questions when I've got this screen shared at the minute, but I'm sure one of the other guys will answer them as we go along. So Direct Sellers was actually founded in 2014. It started off as a wine of the month club by a gentleman called David Di Stefano. Now, he was our visionary founder, and he decided he wanted to create a wine of the month club and a business really that he could be proud of, that could have a bit of a family feel about it, where everybody that could have a part of it. And he went on from 2014, he changed the way the business was structured so that it went along a direct selling route. So other companies that you may be aware of that function in that field are the likes of companies such as Avon, which has obviously been going a very, very long time, very successful. So it just shows you that this business model does actually work. We've got a very experienced corporate management team who actually under-promise and over-deliver. They're there to protect and to ensure the future of the company, and whether that's from selecting premium wines for us to experience each month, or whether it's to facilitate life-changing income opportunities through direct sellers, they're there for us. And as Paul said at the beginning of the call, I joined over a year ago now, direct sellers, and because I've been involved in a few businesses over the years, some more successful than others, it's really, really important to me that the management structure of a company is stable, it's experienced, it ticks all the right boxes when it comes to compliance and legalities, not just in terms of a business, but in terms of product as well. So I did sit and watch for a while, and everything that I've seen about the company is just going from strength to strength in terms of having that strong management team, having the structure in place, making sure everything is in place in each country that we are operating in. And as you can see here, we're in the US, we've launched in the UK, we've launched in Australia, and we're currently pre-launching in Germany as we speak now. Something that often people will ask is whether we're members of the DSA or not, and we are actually a prospective member of the DSA. So full registration does come after a period of time of being trading within the UK, but you can pop onto the DSA website and see us on there as a prospective member. So what is actually direct sellers? Well, like I've already said, we're a premium wine club, and we're all about life-changing business opportunity. So each month we get our box of wine delivered to our door, usually 6 bottles, and you do get a choice whether you have red, white or mixed. I've never been a big red fan. I think that's linked to some earlier days when I overindulged on red wine and thought I would never have red wine past my lips again. But I must say, having tried the red wine from direct sellers, it's really good premium wine that I really enjoy. And something that I've discovered is I've not had one bad word about any of the wine that's been delivered. We do actually have a 90% retention rate with our wine club, which is obviously really good. So we get the opportunity to sample different wines from around the world. These are sourced from 11 different countries. We get new wines in every shipment, so you know you're not going to get the same wine sent to you month in, month out. And in there as well, something I really like, get a little tasting card in there, and it gives you different information about the wine, when you need to drink it by, not that we all store it for ages, we do like to open that wine and get trying it, but also some perfect pairings, so that'll give you some ideas as to what the wine can be drunk with. What we like to do, we like to deliver on the promise that premium wine doesn't need to cost a fortune. We're all used to going in some of the supermarkets, and some of the good quality wine actually costs an awful lot of money. In fact, if you join us and enjoy our wines, you'll find that they typically retail for about 2 to 3 times more than what our members pay for the wine. So whether you're looking for an additional income or a replacement income, then direct sellers can be the place for you. So why is it that you might be looking at direct sellers? Well, obviously there's the wine side of things, and if you're just looking for the wine, you can join us the wine club and just be a member of our wine club and have the wine, or you can actually join as our brand partner and look for that additional income that might give you a change of lifestyle or a pension plan B. Whatever it is you might be looking for usually involves an additional income. And what I want you to think about is the size of the wine industry. You can see some figures on screen at the moment, that the size of the UK market, you've got the US market there. I haven't bothered to put on there actually the Australian market and the European market. But when you combine that with the network marketing industry, you can actually see that there's huge potential. And direct sellers is such a baby company in the UK. It's so much opportunity available to us to build this really big, not just in the UK but overseas. But if you look at this just on a UK market, then the potential is there for you to take. So have you ever thought about living life on your terms? You know, most of us have got something that we're not happy with in our lives. So maybe you want to say goodbye to morning commutes or office politics, the daily grind, or perhaps like me, you want to spend more time with your children. Well, you can say hello to a growing industry that you can do virtually from anywhere. You know, I'm sat here tonight in front of you guys. I could be out in the car tomorrow morning as I'm waiting for Jack to come out of his playgroup session or something. You know, the flexibility of this opportunity is immense. We've got a really simple digital system with an e-commerce platform, and direct sellers take responsibility for all of the distribution for us. So we don't need to worry about getting orders from our customers and having the wine sent to you and you having to deliver it, and you've got your time involved and the cost involved of your fuel. Direct sellers do all that for us. We simply find the customers for them, and direct sellers will ship direct to your customers, which is just brilliant for working around your own situation. So direct sellers provides a really flexible earning opportunity with the potential to build an income from your own customer base. What I really love about it is no product knowledge is required at all. You know, even to this day, I've started building a really good, solid business, but I've got very, very little knowledge about wine. You don't need to have a great knowledge about wine. Direct sellers have got all that knowledge for us, and they do all the hard work for us. And everybody knows wine. Who doesn't know what wine is? You know, everybody out there knows wine. And you don't even need to drink it to be able to build a good business. You know, I can show you a way of building a really great business, even if you don't drink the wine yourself. We don't need any before or after pictures, although it could be good fun if you decided you wanted to partake in before and after pictures. You know, some of the other companies I've been involved in, there might be a weight loss product or something. You snap a picture before and then a picture afterwards. No, there's none of that with this. You don't need to know about complicated ingredients or what calories is in a certain product. There's none of that. It's just really, really simple. It's wine. So if you combine, you know, this huge industry market with UK, well, the global market of wine and network marketing, it's just phenomenal what we've got here on our hands. And I'm not actually aware of any other wine club that's out there. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't one, but I'm not aware of one where the members of the wine club can actually get their wine for free. Now, we've got that opportunity as a brand partner to get our wine for free, but as importantly for me, I can show my customers how they can get their wine for free. And it's quite simple. All they need to do is share it with 3 family members or friends or colleagues or acquaintances, and they get their wine free. So like I say, we've got a really good, unique selling point compared to a lot of the other wine clubs out there. So what are the different ways that we can actually earn money? You can, well, there's earning an income, and there's actually rewards as well, and you can see I've listed them on screen here. What I don't want to do is go into each one of these into a lot of detail, because we would be here an awful long time. So if you're somebody a bit like me that likes to know the nitty-gritty of how you actually get paid to build a business, then please do go back to the person that invited you onto this call tonight, and they can actually sit and go through each one of these areas with you. But you know, you can see there's various different ways that we earn. From acquiring customers, we get a customer acquisition bonus. I've already mentioned the way that we can get our wine for free. We get uni-level payments. Now, the uni-level payments are like a long-term residual income, and if you understand the power of residual income, then the uni-level bonus will be really appealing to you. But like I say, if you want to know more details about all those ways to actually get paid, then do speak to the person that invited you onto the call, and they'll be more than happy to do some number crunching with you to show you how you can actually get to the magical figure that you're looking for as an additional income each month. So how can you fit direct sellers into your life? Well, actually, your imagination is your only limitation when it comes to this. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you do something. I'm quite into social media. I like building my business online. It gives me the flexibility to do it as and when I can. Going out to networking events is sometimes not really convenient for me, but I know for some people it suits them. You can have girly nights in and invite your friends around and open a box of wine and share the wine with them. You know, you probably sort of watch Come Dine With Me, and I joke and say we have come wine with me nights and get the girls round and we all take it in turns to cook a meal or something, often off one of the pairings, and we try the wine. So there's so much flexibility in how you can build this business, whether you want to do it online, whether you want to do it offline, whether you want to have a product and a company that you can actually be proud of, to go to professional corporate events and stand there with the confidence to know that the people that you're meeting are not going to be let down by the company. They're not going to be let down by the product. They're not going to be disappointed in what they're receiving. Direct sellers literally ticks all the boxes for you. So it is literally just a case of what works for you. And I'm sure if you're wanting to join direct sellers, then the person that's introduced the business to you will more than happily sit down with you and actually find a way that this business can work around what it is that you're comfortable doing. So I hope I've given you a little bit of an insight into what direct sellers is, what it can be for you. And basically, I don't want you to wait. You know, you've heard my story that I sat and waited for a year before I really jumped on board with this. And that's basically because I've had my fingers burnt in other things, and I needed to be completely confident that I could put my name to this and everything would be absolutely fine. It is. I can sit here with my hand on my heart and say you are not going to be disappointed. And in fact, things are just going to get better and better and better. So now really is the time to join. And even more so because for literally a limited time until Sunday, you can actually join for a special price, which is actually a saving of £70 to what it usually costs. So for 12495, you can actually join this business, which is phenomenal. And you get your 3 bottles of wine, you get your member portal, which is your own personal website. You know, how much would that cost if you're doing your own traditional business and having to set up your own personal website? You get all your training, your support, money off your future cases, you've got member services, we've got a brilliant new app for our phone now, so literally this is a business that can be on the go. You get so much for your money, but this is a time limited offer. So if you are serious, then I would really get in tonight at that special price. Get any questions that you might have answered and get joined while you can save that amount of money. So I just want to say thank you. I hope I'm in my 20 minutes that I wanted to be within for you, because I don't want to overrun and take any more time. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask me. I will answer them if I can, and if not, I will ask Paul, and I'm sure he'll be able to. And yeah, thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you very much indeed, Claire. That was fantastic, and you've now got yourself a full-time job presenting the opportunity call. So congratulations on that one.
Thanks, Paul.
I can now start resting my voice. So again, you know, for the guys that are on tonight, or for the guys that are watching this on replay, please do come back to us with any questions that you have got answered. This really is about to take off in a very, very big way, and for those of us that are in the business already, all information will be announced tomorrow. So as of next week on the opportunity call, we'll have yet more information to share with you. But as I said, this once again, this is a very, very exciting opportunity. So don't hesitate. That £70 or £75 discount that you can get between now and Sunday is going to be a one-off. So if you've been looking at this previously, if you're thinking about doing it, if you're excited about getting involved with direct sellers, if the £200 mark was a stumbling block or you were saving up to get involved, then get involved now, because for £125, you've got everything that you need to go out and build a huge, huge organisation. So Claire, once again, appreciate you for taking the time to present tonight. Absolutely fantastic. I'll get the recording up into the group very, very soon. For those of you that are in the business, please, please, please do not miss tomorrow night's call. It's going to be a recap from New Orleans. You're going to hear from everyone that was in New Orleans, and we're going to reveal basically everything that we need to tell you. And once this all goes live, there are no excuses. That is all I'm going to say right now. So tomorrow night is going to be the biggest call I think that we've done yet. But again, appreciate everyone jumping on at short notice. I'll get this up and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We'll be back on Monday night for the next opportunity call. Cheers, guys. Good night.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Cheers. Thanks, Claire.